Imagine this. You're sitting in bed after a long, stressful day. Your mind is full of worries, thoughts spinning around like a storm. You feel tired, but your body and mind just can't find peace. Instead of reaching for your phone or turning on the TV, you pick up a book and read just 20 pages. It's a small thing, nothing too big or overwhelming. Now you might think, what difference can 20 pages make? But here's the secret, it's not about reading a whole book in one night. It's about doing this small act every day, day after day. Slowly, those 20 pages add up. At first, it feels like just a little habit. But over time, it starts to change how you think. You become more disciplined because you commit to this daily routine. Your focus sharpens because reading trains your brain to pay attention and understand new ideas. Your confidence grows as you learn more and feel proud of what you've accomplished. Many people feel overwhelmed by big goals like trying to read 100 pages a day or finishing several books a month. That can make them give up quickly. But 20 pages? That's doable for almost everyone, even on busy days. It fits easily into your life, whether it's in the morning, during lunch, or before bed. Imagine this tiny habit like planting a seed. Each day, you water that seed by reading 20 pages. Eventually, it grows into something strong and beautiful, better habits, a sharper mind, and more confidence to face challenges. In this video, we'll explore why reading 20 pages a day works so well, how it builds discipline, and how you can make it part of your daily life without stress. So, are you ready to discover how this simple habit can change everything? Let's dive in. Building on how reading just 20 pages a day can change your life, let's talk about why small habits matter so much. We often believe that big changes require big actions like reading entire books in one weekend or completely changing your routine overnight. But research tells a different story. Small habits, when done consistently, create huge results over time. James Clear, the author of the best-selling book Atomic Habits, explains it well. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. This means that having big goals is great, but what really matters is the daily system or habit you build to reach those goals. For example, reading 20 pages a day might sound small compared to finishing a whole book in one sitting. But doing this every day, even on busy or tired days, adds up. It's the power of consistency. Think about it. How many times have you set a big goal, like I'm going to read 5 books this month, only to burn out or stop after a few days? That happens because big goals can feel overwhelming. But when you break it down to a small, easy habit, it becomes doable and less stressful. Committing to 20 pages a day is simple. It doesn't take long, and it fits into almost any schedule. It's a habit that can grow your mind, improve your focus, and build your confidence step by step. So here's a question to think about. What would happen if, instead of setting a big goal that feels impossible, you committed to just 20 pages every day? How would your life look after a month, after a year? This small habit might be exactly what you need to start making big changes without feeling overwhelmed. And as we explore more, you'll see how this tiny daily action can truly change everything. Continuing from the power of small habits, let's dive into why reading exactly 20 pages a day works so well. You might wonder, why not 50 pages? Or just 5 pages? The answer is simple. 20 pages is the sweet spot. First, reading 20 pages usually takes about 20 to 30 minutes. It's not too long, so even on busy days, most people can find time for it. This makes the habit easier to stick to, because it doesn't feel overwhelming or like a big chore. Second, it's easy to build this into your daily routine. Whether it's in the morning with your coffee, during lunch breaks, or before bed, 20 pages fit comfortably into most schedules. When a habit feels doable, you're more likely to keep doing it every day. Third, 20 pages add up fast. Here's a real-life fact. If you read 20 pages every single day, you'll finish about 30 books in a year. That's more than many people read in 10 years. Imagine what that means. 30 books a year means 30 chances to learn something new, get inspired, or improve your skills. That's a huge amount of knowledge and motivation, feeding your mind every year. Now think about this. What would your life look like if you finished 30 helpful, inspiring, or educational books every year? How would your mindset change? What new habits could you build? How could your work or relationships improve? This habit of reading just 20 pages a day might seem small, but it can lead to big changes, better discipline, sharper focus, and more confidence. All because it's easy to keep up and adds up over time. So the key isn't reading a lot at once, but reading consistently every day. This simple idea makes all the difference. Building on why 20 pages is the perfect daily goal, here's a story that shows how powerful this habit can be. During a tough time, when feeling burned out, distracted, and low on confidence, one person decided to try something simple. Just 20 pages a day. It seemed small, almost silly, but they committed to it anyway. At first, it was just about finishing those pages. Then, day after day, the habit grew stronger. Slowly but surely, things started to change. First, discipline improved. Sticking to reading every day helped build self-control in other parts of life. It became easier to say no to distractions, like endless phone scrolling. Second, they stayed off the phone longer each morning and evening. Instead of reaching for social media, those quiet reading moments helped calm the mind and bring focus. Third, they noticed an improvement in conversations. With new ideas and knowledge from the books, they could speak with more confidence and clarity. Sharing thoughts became easier and more interesting. Lastly, there was a sense of feeling smarter and more in control, not because of the books themselves, but because of the consistent habit behind them. It was the routine of reading daily that made all the difference. This story shows it's not just about the number of books or pages, but about creating a simple habit that helps build discipline, focus, and confidence over time. So if you're wondering how just 20 pages a day can make a difference, this real example proves it can. It's a small habit with big results. Building on how powerful the 20 pages a day habit can be, the next important step is knowing what to read and what to avoid. To get the most benefit from your daily reading, it's best to choose books that help you grow. This means picking books that teach you something new, inspire you, or improve your skills. It could be about personal development, health, business, creativity, or any topic that excites you. Reading something you care about makes it easier to stick to the habit. If you love the subject, those 20 pages won't feel like a chore, they'll feel like a gift to yourself. At the same time, don't force yourself to finish books that don't interest you. Life is too short to waste time on boring or confusing books. It's okay to stop reading a book and move on to one that really connects with you. Here's a helpful tip: keep a to-read list. Before you finish your current book, pick the next one from your list. This way, you're always ready to dive into a new book without wasting time deciding what to read next. Questions to think about. What's one book you've always wanted to read but never found the time for? How could starting that book with just 20 pages a day change your learning or mindset? Choosing the right books keeps your reading habit exciting and meaningful. When you connect with what you read, the habit grows stronger and the benefits multiply. Building on how to choose the right books, it's important to understand that starting a daily reading habit isn't always easy. Many people face common struggles, but the good news is, these can be overcome with simple strategies. Struggle 1. I don't have time. This is probably the most common excuse. But think about this. Many people spend 30 minutes or more scrolling through social media every day. What if you replace just one of those scrolling sessions with reading 20 pages? That small change can fit into almost any schedule. Struggle 2. I can't focus. It's normal to find it hard to focus when you're starting out. Your attention span is like a muscle. It gets stronger the more you use it. Start small, maybe with 5 pages a day, and gradually increase to 20 pages. Over time, you'll find it easier to concentrate for longer. Struggle 3. I forget what I read. Reading without remembering is like listening without understanding. To keep the ideas fresh, take short notes. Writing down just one important idea or action step each day helps you remember and apply what you learn. Here's a useful tip. Make reading easy and convenient. Keep your book close by your bed, in your bag, or on your desk so you can read whenever you get a moment. Questions to think about. Which of these struggles do you face most? What small change can you make today to start beating it? Remember, every challenge is a chance to build your reading habit stronger. With patience and practice, reading 20 pages a day can become one of the easiest, most rewarding habits you have. Building on overcoming struggles, let's see how reading just 20 pages a day can create a ripple effect that changes much more than your reading list. It can change your whole mindset and life. When you start reading daily, you begin your day with clarity. Instead of rushing into work or distractions, you give your brain a calm moment to focus and prepare. This clear start helps you stay organized and handle challenges better throughout the day. Reading regularly also improves your vocabulary. You naturally learn new words and ideas, which helps you express yourself more clearly, whether in conversations, emails, or presentations. This can make a big difference in how others see you and how confident you feel. More importantly, reading helps you become a better thinker. Books challenge your mind, make you see things from different angles, and teach you problem-solving skills. Over time, you'll notice you can understand complex ideas more easily and make smarter decisions. Here's an example. Tom, a friend who used to struggle with confidence at work, started reading just 20 pages a day from leadership books. After 6 months, he was able to lead his first big project successfully. He said, "It all started with those 20 pages. This small daily habit helped him grow into a stronger, more confident leader." Now think about this. What area of your life could improve if you read just one helpful book? Could it be your career, relationships, health, or mindset? Remember, small habits like reading 20 pages a day don't just add up in numbers, they create powerful changes in how you think, feel, and act. So once you overcome struggles and build the habit, you'll start seeing benefits everywhere in your life. Building on how reading 20 pages a day can change your life, let's talk about how to make this habit stick for the long run. It's easy to start, but keeping it going is where many people struggle. Here are some simple, helpful tips to help you stay consistent. First, try using a habit tracker. This can be a notebook, an app, or even a calendar where you check off each day you complete your reading. Seeing your progress can motivate you to keep going. It feels good to mark a day done, and over time those check marks show how far you've come. Next, pick a specific time to read every day, maybe in the morning with your coffee or right before bed. Making reading part of your daily routine helps turn it into a natural habit. Your brain starts to expect it, and it becomes easier to do without thinking. Joining a reading challenge or group can also help. When others are reading with you, it creates a sense of community and support. You can share ideas, recommend books, or simply encourage each other. It's much easier to stay motivated when you're not doing it alone. Don't forget to share what you're learning or enjoying with a friend. Talking about a good book or a helpful idea makes reading more fun and meaningful. Plus, teaching others helps you remember what you read. Here's an important tip. Don't aim for perfect. You might miss a day or two. That's okay. The goal is progress, not perfection. If you miss a day, just start again without guilt. Remember, it's not about how many pages you read, it's about who you become through the habit. Small daily steps add up to big changes over time. By sticking to these tips, you can build a reading habit that truly transforms your life. Building on the tips to make your reading habit stick, let me wrap this up with a simple but powerful message. Reading 20 pages a day isn't just about finishing more books. It's about showing up for yourself every single day. It's about creating a version of you who learns new things, grows stronger in focus, and builds confidence step by step. This tiny habit may seem small, but it holds big power. When you commit to this daily reading, you'll naturally read more books than ever before. Not because you're rushing or forcing it, but because you've made reading part of your life. It becomes something you enjoy and look forward to. At the same time, your focus will improve. Like any muscle, your brain gets stronger the more you use it. Reading regularly helps you concentrate better, making it easier to stay on track with other goals and tasks during your day. And with every page you read, your confidence grows. You'll have more ideas to share, better conversations, and a clearer mind to handle challenges. That feeling of accomplishment knowing you took time for yourself builds your self-belief. Remember, it's not about huge leaps. It's about starting small, being steady, and trusting the process. Keep showing up, even on days when it feels hard. Over time, these small steps lead to big, positive changes in your life. So, start today. Read those 20 pages and watch how your life begins to shift one page at a time. If this video gave you a fresh perspective, please hit that like button so more people can discover this powerful habit. Don't forget to subscribe for more simple tips on building a stronger mind and a better life. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and tell me what book you'll choose for your first 20 pages a day challenge. Thanks so much for watching. Now go pick up a book, start reading, and let those pages change your life, one step at a time.